I'm an expert Harada. Today, I'm doing it with a cat on my knee, so I'd like to be careful not to let this cat go wild. White Momo-chan is on board, but Momo-chan can be said to have a tantrum. I don't know if it's brown. I don't really get along with Tall-chan, and every time I see Tall-chan's face, I hate other cats that bark at Shasha. When other cats come to my place, I get angry. It is a cat-like cat that goes to and steals a place, so I'd like to talk carefully so that it doesn't go wild. But why don't we talk about this? The oldest cat is a gray cat like Russian blue, which is called Werribee, but the next one is Momo-chan, who is now on his knees. There's a next one. It's brown. It's like a Siamese cat, brown and dark brown, and the face is almost black. It's the most beloved Kakachiyo. The first one I picked up was a cat house, but I do not know what had thrown away. What the other there was a do not remember or will be many years ago. Probably get lost stray cat. Was already an adult cat. Named it Pure White of Sao Jingoro. It was a new year in front of me, so I thought it was cute, but I thought it wasn't kept, and I said I am sorry for that day, but I was so friendly that I broke up. But the next day too. Bye now, and that cat, if you would, and cat food and Dima convenience stores are now become more and more worried, but I thought that I will give you see the next does not appear even after even 3 days stat 2 4 days p. Worse from you read roll stones is Kidamo Jingoro. It was Jingoro it. I was in take me to the other house. Was the very first to pick up the IELT I in the well last illness when they appear to the IELT not made by Urema Kid as though that over urea. Wonder if say what? Well, the toxin to roll the cell culture chat with. The day before the night of his death, Kidamo last got thin skinny much become. Much not move anymore. Ie did not move really. In that body in such instances that I'd sleep Atama came into to Nazanazo. Chahania Fudan. I think time to owe another this Jingoro last kana. That. Keep the creatures. I though I had died already and come back the next day. If you say that you will take care of your life, but you have to take responsibility. So these 4 cats will eventually die in my favorite words. And I do say that surely die. Very philosophical. Now that was born well in. If there are words that did we could do live without dying to be alive. Me joke word of Nobunaga Oda to come out in the Ieyasu Tokugawa. Not a romance of the 3 kingdoms of Mr. Mitsuru Yokoyama. I'm words. Really cool word. Promptly in the Mia joke. Was Su just. Not that this now a little Tsu only to have it KKE. Yet Tsu only what it is. Looking for. A very cool Yokoyama is. Right, Mr. Drew. Words of Nobunaga Oda of Ieyasu Tokugawa to come out young. This is a very is not cool or just a Mitsuru Yokoyama's history cartoon. Or live without dying to be alive. Oda have full drawn. Nobunaga. It's 3 warlords, but I'm also drawn various because Shinjin Takeda too. Hideyoshi Toyotomi then Ieyasu Tokugawa. Other, but I is another already. Just because Ieyasu Edo Shogun it was long, but it is what? Ieyasu Hideyoshi Nobunaga. Ieyasu remember only. You have finished. Abnormally reading. I read all gathered all. I think I'm the number of turns often I'm. Other Nobunaga. Often profusely only Ieyasu I is around it also. Or 5, 6 volume Hideyoshi about 4 volume. I lifetime Toko winding of Ieyasu's no. I feel like it's over in the middle. Let's read it again. I don't like this word anymore. It's clear that I die because I was born. Capital I. Don't know what else will happen. How can I die? Question mark. I don't know. But every time I remember this word that I'm sure I'll die because I was born. The cat on my knees will die someday. When I think about it, this irreplaceable time on my knees. Think you'll but once upon a time the cat guess because I did not eat Rocknamon. To really something cats really have kept in my parents in that so-called cat state as it is. That cold rice. So that every moment is carved when very important. I ate rice that looked like it was sprinkled with miso soup. So it will die prematurely. There is a lot of salt. Is salt a great enemy for cats? Immediately after that, it becomes stones, and that urinary tract is clogged. Become tempted to raise carelessly because the catapult I puff favorite mime be kikichin, because cute toka appearance to lick you but I be ice, no dat useless. Also, is Kyowashi I so much eat the person you want to eat with the guy of salt sparingly from I see. Other cats also have something they like. especially Teru-chan, who grabs the vinyl right away. So this is the hardest thing to do, such as the cash register bag at the convenience store. And now it's already charged and it's rolling a lot. I don't have it, but every time I find it, I'll put it back in. Full stop. I'm vomiting, so it's not important, but I am swallowing it. After that, everyone likes cardboard, so I can hook it here and there. It's like scratching or sharpening my nails. It's like my parents' enemies. It is torn, isn't it? Capital I. Bear already put that cardboard for tearing, but okay, it's really terrible because I'm going to do things like walls and walls that I did and have here and there, but I'm preparing cardboard. But I've picked up money a long time ago, and for a while I am pretty fat and big. I like cats, so I like fat cats. I want to get fat. I don't get fat, even if I eat more, right? I am the best grandma, but I don't get fat at all. But Momo-chan already has that kind of tantrum, and depending on her mood, she loses weight, gets fat, loses weight, and gets thinner stable. But I will have that grumpy girl is Beryl-chan and Kikuchan boy, two people I this also young or I that dabble still want you have a cat or a relationship is by Idekaku-chan. I'm bad say early 2 fights recently. The but I put out immediately hand it as it passes through before my eyes. I'm already Beryl-chan wants it out of that reaction, and I think I fight begins with Oiki Kakoshi, the one hand in the Kuru Kakuchi defend to escape, the other attack. It's really noisy to chase after that cat, right? I'll take it easy on holidays, right? I'll name it Machi Machi, but I don't call it a cat. Kiku-chan is called Chika Chika these days. You too. Toal-chan Beryl-chan is Beryl-chan called T anything, but originally I was more wider the time of the first picked up a child, just because it is the color, such Beryl-like. Kidamo I name different from you as I originally Rai-chan Beryl-chan did up. Color is getting darker and new Arabi is called Binabino. So, Momo-chan is Momo-chan, and Teru-chan has already changed her name. That is why I talked about cats.